The West is cooked. Guys, this video is probably going to trigger a lot of people, but I kind of wanted to rant about myself. I feel like a lot of people are going to be able to relate to me, but there's going to be some people who are going to find me ignorant, probably dislike this video, and probably just never watch me again, and that's completely fine. But if you live in the West, specifically America, Canada, some places in Europe, if you're not making millions of dollars a year, you're pretty much cooked. Now, when I was growing up, I used to always want $1 million to my name. Like that was the gold standard. I feel like we all know making six figures, even 100K. Like that was like, if you made six figures, like, oh, that guy's dad makes six figures. Oh, my uncle makes six figures. Like people who made six figures were rich. At least that's what it was when I was growing up. I swear, everyone I knew who was making six figures, they had a nice house, they had a relatively new car, they went on vacations. Dude, nowadays, that literally, six figures is nothing. It's literally nothing. Now, I'm currently sitting on a $2 million net worth. Now, keep in mind, guys, I live in Toronto. It's a little bit more expensive over here. So if you're living in like New York City, LA, Miami, a place like London in Europe, you'd understand. Like if you live in like a random place in like Delaware, I actually think Delaware is actually pretty nice, actually. I take that back. I don't know the states that well, but if you're living in a more, rural area in your city, in the country, $2 million should be enough. But in a main city with crime rate going up, with housing prices going through the roof, food prices going through the roof, gas prices going through the roof, inflation going through the roof, guys, $2 million is not enough. Now, obviously, I'm just, I'm turning 27, so I'm still young. I still have time for this money to compound, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this much money that I'm making right now for the rest of my life, because I'm selling digital products. I'm obviously running a business, but what if my business shuts down? I was extremely lucky. We're living in a digital gold mine right now, literally. Like if you're not making content right now, I don't know what you're doing, even if just trying to make it on the side. But what if this slows down? You know what I'm saying? What if this slows down and, housing prices continue to go up? I'm cooked. I'm cooked. All right. I'm not trying to buy a $1.5 million, doghouse shack that has to be fully renovated. And then when I renovate the house, it's going to get, broken into. And in Toronto, we can't even carry. So people are going to break them out. They're going to steal my car. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, I don't know, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, guys, I spent like a couple months in Thailand last year, and it felt so much safer. The weather was better. The people were nicer. Everyone was happy. And it was so much cheaper. Like if I just took my wealth and moved to Thailand, I would be able to survive for the rest of my life. Easily. With my $2 million, I would be able to survive easily. Keeping it all invested. But it's like, damn, am I going to really move to Thailand? Like, am I really going to leave my family, leave my friends? And I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you guys also feel the same. I know a lot of people, like my friends who have really good jobs, they're making near to six figures or low six figures. And they live the same lifestyle as like a low-class person living off of, government payments. Obviously, they have the peace of mind of, being able to cover bills, but they can't really build. You can't build with a six-figure job anymore in a major city. So I don't know, man. I feel like the West is like slowly getting more cooked and cooked. If inflation continues to go up and the wages don't follow, dude, I don't know what's going to happen, man. Like you guys can comment down below what you think. You guys can let me know if I'm out of touch, if I'm tripping. But yeah, man, I don't know. I live a good life. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like I'm not going to sit here and say I live a shit life, but obviously and especially comparing it back to my past when I used to turn on the lights and there'd be cockroaches and there was mice in my apartment. I have a nice condo right now, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, we work so hard and everyone works so hard, and you kind of just look at like our parents who they also worked hard. And if your parents worked hard and they were smart with their money, most of them should have probably, bought a house and done the right things. Obviously, people's parents who, immigrated to the West, I give them the benefit of the doubt. They didn't know English. My parents, they came from Iran. They didn't know English. They didn't know what they were really doing. They tried their best. They did good. Like, they really did good. I have no regrets. And if they didn't put me in the situation, I wouldn't have grinded as hard to reach where I'm at. But yeah, it's interesting. I want you guys to comment down below what you think, man. Do you think the West is cooked? Let me know down below, man. This is a little rant video. But yeah, man, that's all for me, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.